question number 17. For question number 17 also, the same codes and equivalent symbols apply. Because as I told you, in the exam, first they will give you some codes and equivalent symbols under which 4 questions will be asked. Now earlier itself we have found out which are the equivalent codes and the equivalent symbols and incorporated in the magic box. Now we have to only solve the problems using the magic box. Now we shall try to solve question number 17 using the magic box which we have already drawn. What I have done is, I have written the given statements on the top and the conclusions that are to be tested in the bottom. Now if we look at the conclusions, you will find, if you look at the statement, you will find there are 4 statements, and first statement, the last element of the first statement is the first element of the second statement. E, similarly T, similarly C. Therefore, we can very easily combine it into a single statement. Let us first combine it into a single statement. D hash E percentage T at the rate of C hash E. Now I have simply combined these 4 statements into a single statement. Now we don't need this, so we can remove this from our equation to avoid unnecessary complications. Yes. Now this is the statement. From this we have to verify whether the conclusions are following or not. Now let us take to conclusion 1. Conclusion 1 is D hash A. Where is D in the statement? D is here, A is here. So the conclusion is in sync with the statement. Now all we have to do is, using magic box, we have to verify whether this is true or not. Now let us look at what are the symbols in between the 2 elements D and A. The symbol, first symbol is hash. We will tick here hash. Next is percentage. We will tick it here. Third one is at the rate of. We will tick it here. And fourth one is hash. Now we have not crossed from left to right, and therefore a conclusion is possible. Among the 3 symbols which has got higher priority, top priority, less than is having higher priority, which is represented by hash. Now D hash A is true. Let us go to the second conclusion. We will eliminate the marks so that we can use the same thing for our second conclusion. The second conclusion is C percentage D. Where is C? C is here, D is here, and it is not in sync. So we have to convert it as D C. What is the opposite symbol for percentage? Percentage is here, opposite symbol is a dollar. Therefore we have to verify whether $C is true or not. $C is true or not. Now let us look at the symbols and mark the symbols in the magic box. Hash is here, percentage is here, at the rate of is here. Therefore we are not crossing from left hand side to right hand side. Therefore, or right hand side to left hand side, we are not crossing from one side to another side. Therefore definitely a conclusion is possible. Among the 3 symbols which is having highest priority, top priority, less than is having highest priority, and the conclusion is D greater than, I should say D dollar D hash C. But what we are given is D dollar C. We have to verify D dollar C, but what conclusion we get is D hash C. Therefore, this is wrong. Now let us go to conclusion 3. A ampersand E. Before we check it up, let us remove the marking so that it will not interfere with our next conclusion. A and E. Where is A? A is here, E is here. So we have to realign the conclusion. E, A, right? Ampersand, what is opposite to ampersand? It is hash. So we have to verify whether E hash A is true. Now let us look at the codes in between E and A. Percentage, @ and then hash. So that means we are not crossing from one side to the other side. A valid conclusion can be drawn. The valid conclusion is E hash, because this has the highest priority. So E hash A is true. Therefore conclusion 3 is true. Now let us see conclusion 4. Now instead of my doing it, why don't you do it? Please pause the video for a few seconds and then arrive at whether conclusion 4 is true or not. I'll wait for a few seconds. Now let us verify whether conclusion 4 is true or not. I'll eliminate these markings. The elements that are in the fourth conclusion is T and A. T is here, A is here. So T, the conclusion is already aligned with the statement. Therefore, there is no need for realigning the conclusion. Now, what are the symbols between T and A? @ and hash. These are the two symbols. Between the two, we have not crossed from one side to the other side. Therefore, definitely conclusion is possible. Therefore, between the two, which has got priority? Less than is got priority, and therefore hash has got priority. So T hash A is true. So among the given 4 conclusions, 3 conclusions, namely 1, 3 and 4 are true. Let us verify the answer slide. For question number 17, option A, only 1, 3 and 4 are true. Now let us go to the next question.